I'm Justin Mingo, Fitness for Real People. Today's workout is going to consist of plyometrics, which is jump training. That's really good for increasing your heart rate and burning a lot of calories. And the other main thing we're going to be doing is body weight strengthening exercises. So we've got push-ups and a plank that's going to be engaging your core. For 20 minutes, you're going to get a high caliber exercise, high caliber workout. We're going to burn a lot of calories, and then you're done, and you get to go on with the rest of your day. That's the good news. So whenever you're ready, we'll get going. All right, first exercise is going to be our floor touch, or in this case, the grass touch jump, since we're outside. 60 seconds, and then we break. Down and up. You're going to touch the floor or the ground, right at your toes, and lift. Your options here are just to go up on your toes if you don't want the jump. Otherwise, it's a great way to warm up. We're going to get the heart rate to climb, get a little burn in the lungs and in the legs. Lift off from the ball of your foot. 30 seconds. Again, take the lower option. Just make sure that you're reaching tall and going up with your calves. 15 seconds. Nice and moderate pace. Couple more. All right. 30-second break. Breathing should be elevated. That's good. Whew. Next one is going to be the mountain climber. Mountain climber is an abdominal workout, really good for your obliques. So right here on the outer abs, you're going to be working. Go down to the mat, hands down, and you don't have to be on a mat if you don't want. We're up in the hover position and cross. So each time your knee comes across to the opposite elbow, you're going to feel your obliques work. You keep going. It's going to be right here. So you want to feel it right along here. Changing sides. Don't go too fast. We're here a minute. So we want to moderate your pace. Focus on a strong contraction. You're going to feel this a little bit in your shoulders too. Maybe even in your lower back, but focus on your abs. Notice your heart rate has dropped. That's all right. Almost there. All right, good. Stand it up. 30-second break. The next exercise is your classic push-up. Push-up is my absolute favorite exercise because it hits every single muscle group, virtually, in your body. Of course, you're going to be working your upper body, your chest, shoulders, back, triceps. Your core is going to be engaged. Even your legs are going to be working to keep a nice flat back. Again, you have options. Knees or toes. I encourage everyone to try a few up on your knees, on your toes. Nice flat back. Try to avoid this. We want good form here. Again, your option on your knees. Now, if this is a little too tough, you can bring your knees right underneath your hips, and that'll make it a bit easier. What you want to do is keep moving. This position with the hands about shoulder width or a little wider is the best way to recruit a lot of chest muscle. But you'll feel it in your triceps and back also, and of course in your shoulders. Keep it coming. Keep those legs straight. All right, good. Working up a sweat? I am. Okay, now what we're going to do here, the format is we do 3 exercises. We're going to drop the first one that we did and we're going to add on another one. So we're going to start with the mountain climber, then we'll do the push-up again, and then we're going to go to a plank. We're not going to do the floor touch jump. So, a couple more seconds. Start with mountain climber. Hands down, in that hover position, and go. Cross the body. You're going to get a really good abdominal workout today, since that's a troubled spot on almost everybody trying to get in shape, and giving you the workout you need. Now notice my glutes are not too high in the air. If you do it this way, you're not going to work your abs as much. So try to keep your butt down relatively flat. It'll be up a little bit, not too much. And try to keep those hands under the shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Now we'll go to the push-up again. Catch your breath. These breaks are short so that our heart rate stay elevated. Then we're going to burn more calories. If your breaks are too long, your calorie burn is really going to go down, and we're not going to get as much out of this short 20-minute workout as possible. If you're only going to do it for 20 minutes, you might as well make it intense. Time for push-ups. And go. Now with push-ups, you can experiment with different hand widths. So the wider you go, it's going to work your back a bit more. And if you bring them in, you're going to work your triceps more. So for your general push-up, standard push-up, I like to go just a little bit wider than your shoulders. You're doing good. Just keep moving. Even if you go into your knees, keep moving. And if you absolutely need to stop, go ahead, take a little break, and then start again. Okay, good. You starting to feel it? I am. That's good. Okay, next exercise is the plank. One of the best ab exercises you can do is the plank. We usually think of crunches as being the standard ab exercise. Studies have shown that the plank is even more effective than crunches. So the plank, a couple keys here. Elbows down, flat back. Don't go like this. You want it right here. So as soon as that timer starts, we're going for a minute. Now, the plank benchmark is about a minute long. That's a good place to start. Set a goal for yourself. If you need, come to your knees, but keep them way behind your body, way long. You're going to feel this in your lower back, mostly in your abs and in your shoulders. Now I start wondering if I've lost the timer. Good. I didn't. It just seemed like longer than a minute. Okay, now we're going back again. Starting with the push-up. This will be your last time with the push-ups. And then the plank. And then we're going to do what's called a prison cell push-up. I don't know why it's called that. I'm afraid to ask. We're going to do it anyway. It's a great abdominal and push-up exercise. So get ready. A couple more seconds. Last time with push-ups. That's the good news. Set it up. And go. As you get fatigued, it's all right to slow down. You go at your own pace. You don't need to go at my pace. You may be stronger than me and want to go faster. That's fine. Let me show you a little stretch if you need it mid-set. Back into the child's pose. And then back to it. Now you're probably thinking about your chest muscles right now because they're on fire. But think about keeping your legs straight and your core engaged. Doing great. All right, those minutes keep getting longer. Now the plank is the next one. Should be nice and familiar with this. 1 minute. How'd that first one feel? A little fatigued? It'll be that much tougher this time around. It's not a bad thing. That's what we're looking for. You want, for the end of the 20 minutes, you want to feel like you got a good workout in. Not like you could go another 40 minutes. We're not pacing ourselves here. Getting the most done in 20 minutes that we can. Are you in the plank? Now, are you on your knees or your toes? If the toes are extremely difficult for you, I encourage you to start out, spend most of your time on the knees, but go up on your toes, even if it's just for a count of 5 or 10, and then drop back to your knees again. Always challenge yourself to work a little harder than you think you can. There's never any regrets in working harder. If you want to make this tougher, you can bring those elbows underneath your eyes instead of underneath your shoulders, and that makes it even harder. Okay. Now the prison cell push-up. The prison cell push-up works your core and your upper body again. What we're going to be doing is putting together a mountain climber along with push-up. So I'll demonstrate one. You're going to go down, kick your legs back, do a mountain climber, and a push-up. All right? 3 of those, and then we stand up. And go. Down, kick your legs back. Mountain climber on each side, push up. Mountain climber, push up. One more time. Jump your legs in, stand up, down. We're going to try to get 4 in the minute. So stay with me if you can. Jump the legs in and stand. We're on track. One more time. We're going to do it. 4 in 1 minute. Nice pace. Perfect. Good. Catch your breath. Now, plank, prison cell push-up. So start with that plank. Last time with the plank, we're almost there. How's your heart rate? I encourage you to wear a heart rate monitor at least every once in a while, just to see what you're hitting, whether you're getting stronger, and whether you're adapting. Into the position, and up. Here's your easy guide for heart rate. Take the number 220, subtract your age. That's going to be your 100% maximum heart rate. We don't train to 100%. We train up to about 95%, depending on the work you're doing. Your high cardio. In that range, 90-95%, you're anaerobic. That's where you can only do the exercise for typically 60 to 90 seconds before your body forces you to slow down and catch your breath. This workout isn't going to get you that high. We're going to be in aerobic and upper end of aerobic most of the time. 60 to 80% of your maximum. Now the number 220 minus your age is not a rule, just a guideline. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, but it gets you a good starting point if you've never tracked it before. Okay, one more exercise. It's going to be that prison cell push-up. We're going to finish with that. I'm going to finish strong, see if we can get 4, 1 minute again. About 10 seconds. You ready? You done? 1 more minute. Here we go. As soon as that starts, and go. Push up. Jump it in. Stand up. Now some people find it more difficult to jump in than to jump the legs back. I find that may be from weak abdominal muscles. Right here, jump in. We're on track to do it. Shoulders should be nice and fried, even though we haven't done any specific shoulder work. One more. Jumping in and stand up. All right. Now, if you didn't do 20 minutes of high intensity exercise, this 20-minute workout includes the stretch. So when I say 20 minutes, I mean 20 minutes. So first of all, start, open up your chest, spread your fingertips. This is gonna stretch from your biceps all the way through your chest, in front of your shoulders. You wanna feel it separate right here. Take one arm across. This is for your shoulder. Do you feel like you gotta work out? I did. I hope you did too, because if you don't feel like you got to work out, there's one of two problems. Either you're in much better shape than I am, or you didn't push hard enough. Only you know. Tricep stretch. I'm sure it's because you're in better shape than I am. Other side. Now you may be wondering, why do we stretch after the exercises but not before? A lot of studies have shown that stretching before is actually not that effective in preventing injury, and in fact, just reach down, press, open your back, and feel your hamstring stretch. Stretching cold muscles can actually cause injury. So what we do is we just warm up, doing full body exercises. Go ahead and slowly rise up. And we stretch at the end to help recovery, increasing flexibility, and hopefully decreasing muscle soreness. A couple quick tips for you on refueling. I recommend 15 to 20 grams of easily digestible protein following a workout, usually within the first half an hour or so. The whey protein is one of the least expensive and easy to find proteins. 2 last stretches, side stretch. And then approximately 50 grams of carbohydrates, depending on how hard you worked. You may not need that much, maybe 20 to 25 grams for a half-hour workout, 20-minute workout. You've got to give your body fuel to recover and to rebuild. All right, nice work. Thanks for working out with me this morning. If you have any questions, I encourage you to follow me or get a hold of me. You can go to my website, which is fitnessforrealpeople.com. It's got a lot of resources there that you can tap into. You can also go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/fitnessforrealpeople. Follow me on Twitter, fitnessfrp, And that's also my email address. If you have questions, I encourage you to send me an email. I find that the questions you have are probably the questions other people have. So it helps me to get information out to a lot of people. That's Justin@fitnessfrp.com. Until next time, have great future workouts, and I hope you'll come along with me again.